So this is counter, like order. And I'm doing it wrong. Oh. Sec. I'm doing many stuff wrong here. I still think the other one was right. This one. Because I need to see that 0 to be able to... Yes. Yes. I think this one was right. So let's do the change here. So this is the default. Copy to 18 is gonna be counter. Terrible, I know. And 19 is gonna be string counter. String order. Okay. 15 is just number. Is that making sense? Okay. So you're copying from string order. And you're bumping string order. Okay. So let's go again. We are inboxing, so ignore this. This is just a reset. We are inboxing number and placing it to his spot. Then, since... Ooh. Gonna have to change this. Wait. Yeah, this is just a reset. So we are copying or from string order, not from string order. We are copying its brackets. We're copying position of string order. And that's, again, that's going to be 0. So we're copying B and subbing it from the number. This is going to be tough because I need to check 0 here and we cannot jump over that. Because if it's 0, you need to bump counter. But you also need to bump this. But if it's not a 0, so if it's anything else, you need to do this. If it's 0, you still need, after the 0, need to do that. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. And is if copy from string order technically when the string order is 14, is the 0, you need to take counter, outbox it, and then reset everything. Okay, I'm gonna actually do it by one, because I don't know what the hell I wrote. We copy it. Now we inbox. So this is a reset. There is potentially better way, but I can't think of it. We place it on number. I wish I wrote number properly. Okay. Now we copy from string order, because there is brackets, we are copying B. B minus, so we are checking how many A's. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4 in the end. Actually, checking. If it's not 0, and it's not, we are bumping once. And we are taking whatever is there. That's why the 0 needs to be above bump. And then we are jumping to beginning, where we say copy from. So we are taking second number because we counted up. And we are doing same thing. 0. So we are jumping over bump 1, which technically we are jumping over this. Oh. No, but we need to check there. That's a little bit annoying, but we can work with that. Let it just make it work first and we'll think about it. Oh, I have it up. We are jumping over jump. I said it and I didn't do it. We are jumping over reset. I bet you there is a way to not have two of these. Okay, I'm just gonna play it fast and hope it works. Actually, we're gonna play it fast until we get to 13. Okay, 4, 13, so it's a B. We are checking. I'm gonna slow down. So it bumps it to 14, and now we get the 0. I just want to check the 0. We get the 0. If it's a 0, we are taking a counter, outbox it. That's good. And we reset everything. Okay, so we made it work. Oh. Oh, that, okay, it's fine. I saw this as a counter, I got confused. I think this might end up being quite hard on the challenges, because I can see there is potentially better ways. I don't know where, but it doesn't look efficient, what I wrote, because we are repeating a couple things. 16, yep, that's the one. Okay, number, speed is great. Speed we hit it exactly right. And I told you, there is issue, I'm assuming here, there is issue. The fact that it's exact, just 1, and speed is good, this is good. I was worried about it. Okay. So, how can I check this with what can we kick out, basically? This feels like we can't really, right? Because we don't have 0, yeah. I cannot use the result to place something here because they can be +1, -1. It's not gonna work. Okay. I think string order plus bump 1, bump plus on string order is where I need to think about better solution. It's 0. We need to check if it's 0. After sub, we get 0. And if we bump, we lose the 0 from the hands. Yeah. This is a harsh one. Only the harshest of the day, for sure. Which is worrying me. Oh yeah, you might be in the wrong category. What? Oh! I didn't change the... Yeah, I didn't change... Yeah, my bad. I forgot. Oopsie. Sorry about that. I know a bunch of people like, this doesn't look like Enshrouded. Yeah, we played it yesterday. I'm so sorry. Surprisingly how people are jumping, and yesterday was nobody. Maybe Friday is Enshrouded stream. It's okay. We don't get viewers anyway. Yesterday at one point, like, bunch of people jump in. But I was so slow at building my tavern, no way. People get bored. Okay. Back to bumping plus. So how can I make that jump? That's only place we get 0. Because as soon as I bump, that's a different number we have. How can we save that? It straight away didn't make sense to have 2. Okay, let's go slowly. So we sub, and we are checking for a 0 when we sub, right? Okay, I'm gonna copy you. Place you here, because if we're gonna play with something, let's play on a new version of it. I feel they should add more of these. Like some kind of number rotation plus, like with 2 arrows on the sides. So you can have as many as possible. As you want, right? Okay, so what I'm thinking is we need to move bump order. So if I put... the bump order there. That's not gonna be good. We need to copy from and sub afterwards. This does look like there is a way. I'm not seeing it. So how we can do this? What's the task? Oh, welcome back. Such a big program it is. So the task is, for each thing in inbox, send out outbox of total number of matching items on the floor. So basically, we are counting how many A's are in a string. That's why 0 is here. So what I'm doing is, I'm copying zeros here and there, to one for be counter, other one to be string order. Because I can't bump this, because I needed this 0 to tell me when it's end. Because I don't know how elsewhere to end. I have two ways of doing task, and we got the time good. What is the string order? String order is which number of these are checking. You know how we were bumping the 0 to tell 1, to check X, to check B, to check C, right? So I'm using different, because I'm looking at this as that, how they call it? Terminated string? Not terminated. String, right? String until the 0. Why just no copy 0 to counter each time? A new inbox. We are inboxing. Okay, let me play it once so you can see it slowly. So I need 0 as an end of the loop. I need this 0 because they're using counter and tap 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 tap. And once it hits counter 14, I can tell that it's 0. Right? And now we are taking A, placing it to number. Well, technically it's not a number. That's totally stupid of me. Doesn't matter. That's stupid. But okay. Well, number of A's. We are numbering A's, right? And now I'm copying from string order, which could work any of the zeros. So because this says 0, it's going to take from 0. We are subbing 0, B minus A. In this game, it works same as the letters. If the letter is... So you can look at the letters as... or in order, right? From 0 to... Probably, I don't know. How many now? Right? I don't know how they did it. We'll see once we do X. What they say. But so B minus A is not going to be 0. Only A minus A is going to be 0. Whenever we have 0 in subtraction, we add 1 to counter, and that's how we tell how many A's we have, right? So whenever is not A, we are jumping further. Whenever is not 0, plus 1. So we are raising counter, so we are checking A now, because this is 1. Right, we are jumping back up. And then we are taking A, copying from, because brackets, and checking A with A. That's a checking number, I don't know how to name it. If it's 0, we are jumping back down, we are bumping counter and string order because we need to go to X. And again, taking X, because this is 2, checking it with this, 23. Why is that 23? It doesn't matter. It's not 0. We don't care what... They could have many numbers. They purposely did less because they didn't want to write crazy because it's a long one. Because it's not 0, we are just checking order, bumping order, right? And that's what we are doing every single time, right? Doesn't matter the result unless it's 0. Okay? And it's working. I made it to work, right? And then we reset everything. That's a 13. I'm gonna slow it down. And we then check the 13 number. And you will see now why we check the 0. That's why I use this as a string, because the 0 tells me when he starts. Because I don't know how to tell him stop when we hit number 13, because we don't have that in options, right? And then we take the counter and place it, and that's good. And then we do reset of these. And take the next number and do the same thing, right? Okay, order index off. Yeah, it would be better. The naming was just on the spot, right? So, what the problem is, I get it, the challenge speed I get, but they want it in 16. And what I'm seeing as a mistake is these two starting orders. I need to check, we need to check the 0 here. I mean, we are twice checking 0 too, but we are checking twice 0 for different reasons, right? We are checking 0 here to tell when we arrive here. We are checking 0 here for the math, right? For a counter. And if it's 0, you count. Why we each time increment counter and order? Because it's a different things. Counter is how many time is 0 or same letter, and order is so we can check all 14 of it. Whenever we make a loop, we need to move to the next number. But you have two commands to increment it. Order, yes. And that's where I think it's a mistake. I need to figure out how to jump it with one command without one of these, right? Because when you see this jump here, we are not doing twice in either way. We never bumping this twice. If it's 0, I'm doing counter and order. If it's not 0, I'm just doing order. And now I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Increment it before if 0. I can't. Then if I increment it before the 0, I cannot check the 0. That's the issue. I mean, again, I'm explaining you fully because you weren't there when we wrote all. Just for everybody else. Right? If I do increment here, that would make a lot of sense. There is no 0 to check. Because as soon as I do bump, I'm not holding 0 in my hand anymore. I'm holding whatever I bumped. You do following. Move arrow below. You need to tell me which arrow, buddy. Line 12. Which arrow to move below? 11 to 12. Then we are jumping constantly. I can't do that. No. Not order commands. Okay. Target arrow. This to move here. Then the counter is going to be every time, even if it's not 0. Okay, you want me this counter. Because you're confusing me. Line 11 is jump. You want jump to be moved. Okay. Where to? 12? Again, then we're gonna do... Oh. Not up. His idea is to make jump below and save one command. Okay. As a result. Yes, I mean, I know that that's where the mistake is. That's what I'm trying... Like, we need to check the 0. He's doing... He's doing this. Zero is fine. Focus on 11. Yes. Because I could potentially... Because, yeah, we were doing this, right? But 11... I have it here. It's the same jump. I'm just not seeing how to do starting order in both cases. Because I can't do this, because we can't check 0. If on line 11, make focus on line 13. If on line 11... Oh, genius. Thank you. Oh, thank you. You are genius. Yes, that's it. It would take me a such longer time to figure it. I mean, I did explain everything, but yes, absolutely yes. That's it. Absolutely yes. So let's do it. The not speedy way. Let's do it speaking of. So we are subbing. If it's a 0, we are jumping. We are counting. We are bumping counter. We are bumping order. We're going again. If it's not 0, we are skipping the counter. You're genius, dude. I told you, Melly. He solved me very hard task. I mean, in the end, I did a little bit. He did a little bit, but he made me go in direction I didn't think about. Like, there was a task that I needed to, like, switch 3 numbers based on which one, order of numbers based on which one is bigger and, well, which one is smaller, right? And I didn't went that direction at all. And it took him a while because I was stubborn, pointed me in good direction, and eventually we did it. But if he didn't point me in that direction, I don't know would I did it. Like, I would need to come back to it and maybe try something new. You know how it goes. This is gonna work 100%. I knew that was an error there, but I totally forgot about jump from inside. Because we are jumping the jump, and I said it previously. Beautiful. This is gonna work. I don't even need to stress about it. Because we know it's working, we are just fixing a small mistake. The speed might be even better now? We'll see. It's gonna be interesting if we don't beat the speed challenge now. Because I beat it previously. Wow. Longer speed point per shorter command count. Probably. It might be okay still. We'll see. I'm intrigued to see that part. But yeah, you are right. This would be because we have extra jump if it's... yeah. 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 Because we have extra jump, right? I'm gonna go back. We did it. We have extra jump... extra check, right? Every time. And I was jumping, like we can check it here. I was jumping further up earlier in that case. Wow. And here, I try something different, and that's why I was saying I'm looking this as a string now. Here, I was trying to check this number with each number up here. So on this one, these two that we did, I was checking these number versus this, right? And here, the first start, I was trying to do numbers, the B, check with this, B from 15, check with A, B, check with this, right? And then I realized, I don't know what would happen if we check B with 0. It would probably say mistake. You cannot compare letter and number. So I didn't have AND in that case. There is logic to this, and that would be checking counter with this number, right? No. Yeah, there would need to be another check. There is that logic, like opposite of checking. You get what I mean? That was the first idea I tried, and I realized I would just end up here and not knowing what to do. Beautiful. Interesting option to make this approach work. I don't think we would be able to do challenges. Would we make it work? Yes. There is probably a way to make it work. Like how to stop it at 14, at 13 technically, is. And reset the whole thing to start with, go with the X, right? That was the issue here, because I was checking opposite. I was checking this. Because you can't technically check... Maybe there isn't a way. I don't know. I don't know what happens if you check B with this. Very interesting. I bet you the next is going to be very hard, and it's going to be related to the bump related to something else. Index of bump or something. Okay. Where is Carol? Let's watch that.
Hey, where's Carol?
That's Carol.
Oh my god. This coffee is amazing. Back to work, ladies.
Which ladies? There's one.
Breaking.
Oh, it's a robot now.
Reports of machine army evaluate to false. Everything equals 100% fine. Whether within pleasant tolerance parameters or human skin layer, you're all going to be fine.
Fine. Wow. Okay. I'm not gonna be happy about these. He's gonna